Come spend a bookish day with me. Up first, we're going to Second and Charles, where they're having a penny a page sale. After that, we're going to go to the movie theater and watch a movie based on a book. It's a children's book, but it counts. And then we'll see what other shenanigans we get up to. Before we get into what I picked up from Second and Charles, I wanted to show you what I picked up for Ross. So I'm not really sure why we went into Ross, but we did. And of course, I got up to some shopping. So the most bookish thing is this. So we'll leave that for last. I got this cute, adorable little picture frame. I don't know what picture of myself and my husband and my son we're going to put in here, but we'll put something in here. It was literally so perfect for my little ghost corner, and it's $4.99. Had to have it. And then I also got a blanket, and it glows in the dark. It is I guess we're gonna have to take a look and see what parts of it glow in the dark. If I had to guess, I would say it's all the spots that are less fuzzy. Even like inside the little jack-o'-lanterns have some threads that are white. It's usually the white threads that are the glow in the dark ones, so we'll have to find out. But here is this. It's 60 by 70, and it was $12.99. And then the final bookish thing that I picked, or the final thing that I picked up that's spooky and bookish, is this little set of cups, these little glass cups. They're so cute. Let me open this so I can show you. They're bookish, and I fell madly, deeply in love. So let us open these. Okay. So, oh, they're like attached in there. Oh, cool. Okay. So they have little things to keep them from breaking the glass on there. That's cool. So this one says, buy me books and tell me I'm spooky, with little ghosts reading on it. Are you kidding me? How freaking adorable is that? And then the other one says, bookworm. I am obsessed. I love these so much. So the set of two of them was, I think, 12 bucks, $11.99 at Ross. So hopefully they have more and you get to get some, because they are so stupid cute. I'm so obsessed with my spooky little haul. I've been adding ghosts to my little ghost corner, and I'm so pleased with how it looks. And these make the perfect addition to my spooky little ghost corner. Because, like, listen, okay, I understand that ghosts are really like associated with Halloween and like October and like maybe even late September, but I love ghosts all the time. So I'm obsessed. Okay, now on to the book portion of this haul. A lot of these I know nothing about. Some of them I know enough about, enough that I was able to, like, willing to make the purchase. I think that I was a little looser with what I would normally, like, normally if I go into a bookstore, I only buy things that I'm absolutely totally interested in or are like at least somewhat on my radar. If they're for a good price, like if they're like buy one get one 50% off or whatever. But with Penny a Page, I was super loose with it. I grabbed things that I recognized and that I was interested in, and then with the rest of the books that I was allowed to get, I just kind of just pick and chose, really. So the first thing I got was Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. This is I think is this related to the other book, Love on the Brain? Or is it related to Love Hypothesis? I think it might be. I think it might be like in the same world. But I got this because I have Love Hypothesis and I haven't read it yet. And I've read a couple Ali Hazelwoods now. I've read two now. and I haven't hated either one. So I figure let's just keep going and see um, what I can find out. I mean, I don't really know much about it, to be honest. Oh, if NASA offered her the lead on a neuroengineering project, a literal dream come true, Marie would accept without hesitation. Duh. But the mother of modern physics never had to co-lead with Levi Ward. So this is probably an enemies to lovers, which is kind of my jam. So we'll check it out. We'll see how it goes. The next thing that I picked up is really just a author by B.K. Borison wrote First Time Caller, which is definitely high on my TBR, though I haven't read it yet, unfortunately. But all I needed to know was that the cover was cute, and it's about a small town baker learns to raise her expectations for love when with some help from a handsome local teacher in this sunny romantic comedy. I don't know why, but the cover looked cute. Also, sorry, I'm a little flushed. We were running outside, and I don't know if you know this or not, but I live in Florida, and it is definitely not cute out. But I went ahead and grabbed this. The cover was cute. It's kind of giving like fall-ish, the cover. I don't know when it takes place. The little thing on the back leads me to believe it might be summery, but the colors, everything leads me to believe it's fall. So also, he's a teacher, so probably doesn't take place in the summer. But anyways, I picked up this knowing just what I told you. That's pretty much it. Next, I grabbed She is a Haunting, which is a YA book. I think that this is about a haunted house, but like the house is like it's not things haunting the house is the haunting, I think. I'm not really sure, but this is she arrives in Vietnam to visit her estranged father, and she has to survive 5 weeks pretending to be a happy family in a French colonial house. So the house is probably doing bad things. And oh, check this out. Deliciously terrifying. Put it on your shelf next to Rebecca and The Haunting of Hill House. Okay. Electric and unsettling. A riveting debut from a remarkable new voice. A beguiling feast of a book, and I picked it up. So we'll see how it goes. Probably we'll save this for a little later in the year, maybe like next month, probably. And then the next book that I grabbed was kind of in the same vein. It was giving like Halloween spooky vibes. So I picked up Witchful Thinking. No idea what it's about, but I do know that it's a witch book, and I'm going to read it. So I guess maybe she's a witch because it says that she needs to unhex herself. So maybe she's the witch. I don't know, but it looked cute. And we're in that time of year. So I picked this one up. And then the next book that I picked up was 5 Feet Apart. This is a book that has been on my radar for a very long time. Probably the only person in the entire universe who hasn't read it at this point. So I need to rectify that. I also have plans for this book. I can't wait to read this one. This is the one that is about, I think it's about two teenagers who have cystic fibrosis. And if you have cystic fibrosis, you can't be like in the same area because you just make yourself sicker, or make each other sicker. So this is why they're supposed to be 5 feet apart. And this cover is stunning with the lungs. Oh my God, this is stunning. I want to take these stickers off and like, this is such a stunning cover. And it's a hardback. So I do want to see if, nope, nothing pretty on the outside. Oh, I forgot to show you. With The Haunting, there are some pretty end pages. So that's pretty cool. And then the next book that I got was The Hookup Plan because it looked cute. I have really no reason, except for it's blurbed by Allie Hazelwood. And on the cover it says her worst enemy might just be her best mistake. And it's giving enemies to lovers. And that is absolutely my vibe. So the last book that I picked up was Rest in Pieces. This is not a book that I would initially have seen myself picking up. This is about like corpses. It's the curious fates of famous corpses. And this is by Bess Lovejoy. And I did already look in it a little bit, and it's got like a table of contents for all the famous corpses that they've gotten here. So it's like a lot of them. So I'm excited because, I don't know, I thought it would be fun. I thought it'd be a little fun nonfiction to add to my giant stack of fiction. So this was my second in Charles haul for penny a page. I am really pleased with my haul. I think that if I had had more time, I probably would have parsed this down a little bit more and maybe had explored more sections and found something better. Maybe, who's to say? I'm excited about most of these. There's only like maybe one or two that I'm not like having on my immediate TBR, but honestly, what's an immediate TBR? I hope that you enjoyed this short but sweet bookish blog. I had a good time and I hope that you did too. If you enjoy this kind of content, you've come to the right place because I almost exclusively film blogs. So I hope that you stick around and stay a while. All right, I will see you in the next one. Bye.